Hi there. Welcome to XaltaTarot. How's it going? Hello. I'm ready to sling some cards. How are y'all doing tonight? It's been interesting evening, hasn't it? I wonder how you guys are feeling about the energies right now. I've got some really nice incense right now to burn. This incense, I cannot speak highly enough about. Shit is the bomb. It's got a lot of my favorite things to burn in it. This is a great night to do some tarot. Let's get some cards going. Three cards for Virgo. I've had a request already for 3 cards for Virgo. So let's see what's up with that. And anybody who wishes is welcome to drop their questions. Three cards for Virgo for general. We'll get you, and then we can get to viewers' questions. For Virgo, we have the Knight of Swords and the 7 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands reversed in the future. 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You have been a Virgo racing around in a very confused fashion. I'm not sure if that is a great idea. Obviously, that's probably not very much fun. And the motion, this is all like going way too fast for you. This is all like fast motion cards. I'm feeling like Virgo cannot even keep up right now. This is causing like so much illusion and delusion, and if you're not careful, this could be causing you to fall out with people around you. Look at this. The fives are always, but this Five of Wands card is definitely it's more confusion. It's like this is a confusion card. And this is a guy like racing around and not thinking before he's doing something, or he might be thinking, but he's going to act anyway, no matter what he thinks. He rushes into shit. His horse is even going, what are you doing? The horse is even like, buddy, come on. Are you sure about this? Hello, Miss JS. How are ya? How you doing tonight, girl? I just did 3 cards for Virgo, and I'm really picking up what the cards are putting down here. It's a very clear message to get grounded. Everything is like way too much in the emotions, way too much in the head, and acting like it's fool's rush in. It's absolutely a fool's rush in scenario here. All right, Miss JS. He's a Gemini, eh? I remember you. Where are you tuning in from again? Looks like it's just us girls here right now. I'm really liking this lighting I have going on tonight. I didn't want it to be too bright, and this is really working for me. I hope you're having a good one. Yeah, I am going to take heed of this reading. That, like, I think there's a lot of celebrating that's going to happen, but I think it's really important for Virgo to be clear and grounded during this time, because Virgo could really be in in danger of just like a bit kind of acting the fool if they're not. You know what I'm saying? A Knight of Swords, a 7 of Cups, a 5 of Wands, reversed with the 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I mean, come on, right? Yeah. The 8 of Cups is a really interesting card. Miss JS, do you read tarot as well? Are you a student of the tarot? Oh, you're from the Philippines? Are you actually tuning in from the Philippines? That's so cool. I have quite a few buddies from there. There's quite a few buddies from the Philippines in my hometown here now for a long time. And I really like them a lot. I'm looking for your answer, but you can just chill and hang out. Don't feel like you need to. I can just like do a reading about whatever, and you're welcome to just chillax. You don't have to chat if you don't feel like it. We're at my partner's place. Oh, yeah. In Czechia? Is that like the Czech Republic? And you live and work in UAE, United Arab Emirates? Yeah? Cool. Yeah, I have have some. I miss them a lot. They're past, actually, but some Egyptian family had not blood family, but yeah, I have an Egyptian grandma and grandpa that were like my surrogate, a sort of grandma and grandpa growing up in Canada, because my own were so far away. Egyptian family that we were very close with when I was growing up. And that's how I got introduced to tarot, actually. By my Greek Egyptian grandma. My grandma Karen. Vacation alone here. Ooh. So you're at your partner's place, but you're vacationing alone? I don't like, he's not there, so it's like a vacation because you're just staying at his place, but he's not there. Is that what you mean? What do you mean? I'm curious. Okay, he's working in Emirates. And oh yeah. So I see. So you're at his place while he's away at work? That's fun. What's it like there? So what's Czechia? That's not the same as Czech Republic, right? Like, is that like Chechnya? I don't know, dude. Like, sorry, I feel like I should know a little bit more about geography. It is? Oh, so is that like, it's like Prague? It's that kind of, is it like Czechos? Oh, Chechen. Yeah. And you're saying Czech. Not Chechnya. Right. So Czechia is like Czech Republic. I feel. Right. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. So yeah, I've only seen what it looks like there in pictures, in drawings. I have a beautiful children's book full of illustrations of Prague as well, and you can get really good absinthe there. I don't know if you've ever tried absinthe, but if you haven't, I would highly recommend it, because if you're in the Czech Republic, that's kind of the only place in the world where you can guaranteed find real absinthe. That drink, that you put a sugar cube and then pour it over the sugar cube and then it turns green. Do you know what I mean? It's so nice. I've only had the real stuff once in my life, but it was memorable, and I would love to try some absinthe again sometime. The beer is best. So the absinthe didn't do it for you? I was blown away. I was like, I understand why it's called the Green Fairy. Because it is called the Green Fairy. Have you ever heard that? So, yeah, it is. So the Green Fairy. Absinthe is also called the Green Fairy because of that. Hey, Queen Hearts. We're just having a little chat here. I'm talking about absinthe. Yeah, the Green Fairy. And maybe you haven't given absinthe enough of a try. So yeah, it can be really a really interesting form of intoxication. It's like nothing else I've ever tried. Yeah, Queen of Hearts. What would you like to know, babe? And how's your night going, Queen of Hearts? And where are you tuning in from? If I may ask you a question first. Where are you tuning in from? I know you were here before. I just can't remember. California. Excellent. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to say where, because I know we don't. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I guess that's where I saw your name recently. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, Clarity Tarot. And that's a good buddy of mine. I remember that reading, dude. I was even thinking about that reading this morning because it was, I mean, I never know what, I didn't know what I was going to get. And it was, yeah, it was amazing. You obviously are pretty amazing yourself, because that's what the cards said, I recall. Yeah. How are you doing? It was profound because you said I had the potential. Yeah. Ah, to heal, yeah, and impact the world. I write music. I come from a strict Muslim. I don't have TikTok. I have never downloaded TikTok. Do you think I should? I always have like, oh, TikTok. I don't know. Like, I'm just okay. Yeah. So I can see your music? Yeah. That's what you mean. Okay. Yeah, would love to see it. hmm I don't have the app, but I've clicked on TikTok links before and it still lets me see, um, even if I don't. So I also, um, used to live in California. I also used to do music down there, and I also used to live in San Francisco and Los Angeles. And I'm super into music. Yeah. Even though um, I don't put, I don't, yeah, this, I don't, really do a ton of, like, I don't do it professionally anymore. Yeah, sure, Miss Jess. You can ask about you and your partner, Leo. You bet. Yeah, fuck yeah, Queen of Hearts. Drop that TikTok username. You are welcome, girl, to drop that here. You can donate if you want. I'm not requiring a donation to read for you. Don't worry about it, girl. No. You're always welcome to come and hang out here. Fuck yeah. And if I think did I even put free? I think I might have just put live readings. Yeah. Cool. I think I just put, but I meant to say live and free. But yeah, it's totally free. People are totally welcome to donate, and obviously, like, I want my channel to grow, but it's kind of, YouTube is kind of like a open mic night for anybody that wants to get on here, right? Like, I'm sure, like, you could relate to that. Add the word free. Fuck. You're right, dude. Oh, thank you, Miss JS. I really appreciate it. I really do. As you can tell, I have 42 subscribers or something. So like, and I just started this channel July 2nd. I wonder, can you just hang tight and let me see if I can put free in the description box, if I can change it now. Edit. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Let me put free. Because people probably search that too, right? Thank you, my ladies. Okay. It now reflects the fact that the readings are free. Thanks. Yeah. And now I have some good peeps to read for. So, like, I'm stoked for the support. Thanks for being here. I'm focusing on this channel, like, I'm trying to just go balls out and do this full time right now. So, if you ever feel inclined to help me by like sharing the channel or whatever, like, you don't have to. Like, this can be your private, secret little thing. But yeah, I'm happy just to have you here. Because then this is like private reading, so you might not want to share if it's going to be up on the web, right? For everyone to see. You don't want people that know you to see it. I can't help that. I analyze the fuck out of everything. Just overthink everything. If I'm left to my own devices. That's why I like the tarot cards to just like say things. I can just like read them. Because they tend to really speak. Okay. Let's see. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything before I start. Because once I start, like, I'm kind of in zone. Okay, so Queen of Hearts. I'm going to do 3 cards for you. And High of the Earth. Thank you for being here. So, yeah, bear with me. I'm going to get to everybody. I'm just not going to go like too fast. So I can just keep a good pace. So Miss JS, you're after the Queen of Hearts, and 3 cards for the Queen of Hearts. Let's say, what does Spirit want you to know? Let's get specific. Like, what does Spirit want you to know about your career right now? Like, what is, or just like, how about what does Spirit want you to know this week? We don't have to make it career focused. Yes. Okay, let's make it career focused then. Like you said yes before I even went but. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Like this week, like, because we can do another one next week, And it's all about carpe diem, baby, right? Seize the day. So what does Queen of Hearts need to know career-wise for her? Ooh. For this week, specifically. Queen of Hearts. Nine of Wands, you have been putting in the work. Nine of Wands says that you have been putting in the work. And this is a really good thing. There's no way that's not going to serve you well. It like I can imagine that you must already have a bunch of stuff recorded. You have a press kit, or you have like whatever the kids do nowadays, like a decent TikTok account. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome. Welcome. Oh! Holy shit. Queen of Hearts. Girl, you're invading my dreams and shit already. And I haven't even seen your TikTok account yet. With the major arcana energy, the devil. Wow. And the Two of Pentacles. Okay, what are you going to do with this? What you need to... Wow. And the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, and the Ten of Wands. So, ooh. Okay. Girl. This Devil card is what's showing up in the middle of everything. And what a beautiful Devil card it is. Is it not? This is my girl Caitlin's deck. Love her artwork so much. The Devil says work. Work, bitch. Yeah. And make them work. Like make it work. Make everyone, like, you have to be the one cracking the whip, and you have to hear that crack of the whip of Saturn. Saturn is like work, right? And if you are working, which you really, really are. Oh, once again, like the cards are getting so powerful. They're all right side up, so this is super effing positive. So the Devil being right in the middle of everything, this is not in any way a bad thing, especially with what cards are surrounding it. And this energy, this devilish energy, this is you can really have actually I think you enjoy the work. I think it's a lot of work. This is this week for you. And I think you're ready to, like, you're fully ready. You're just immersed in it. You're diving really deep, and you have been, like, you've put so much work in already that now you can just be like completely immersed in this world that you've created of your art, because your art is your work. So the devil is like I said, the planet Saturn, the sign Capricorn, but so much more. So much more. Yeah, man. Jennifer, did you peace out? No, your messages all are retracted. Two of Pentacles is it turning it into coin, right? Making money from this. Making money from, you've done all the work. This week you'll be completely immersed in it, because that's what Saturn wants you to do, to be able to reap the rewards. We're rewarded by the work that we put in, and when we're working on something that we're passionate about, it's okay. It may be like it's felt like work in the past. And there's always these cycles, right? But right now, harness this energy, and you can actually be turning this into actual coin. I really see that with the Two of Pentacles. You know, it's the Two of Pentacles. She's doing a juggling act. The seas are stormy, but these boats are laden with treasure. And these boats are sailing on top of the seas, on top of the emotions. So there's all our emotions, but we're not our emotions. And sometimes we're so not our emotions, we're actually like on a ship whose sails are full of wind, and we're sailing fast, way on top of the stormy sea of emotions. You know? Which is good. Like, if there's at the bottom of the deck the Six of Cups, it's not to say that you are not a sentimental person, because this at the bottom of the deck is saying you are very much a sentimental person, and that's probably where you get a lot of your art from, that people might just see as it's provocative and sexy, but no, it's actually coming from a place of purity and innocence. But it doesn't matter what I think you know that, like, that's just where your inspiration comes from. People don't need to like think, it doesn't, yeah. it doesn't have anything to do with, well, maybe it does, because the Two of Pentacles, she's holding both coins, right? Like, so it's a very interesting dichotomy of the innocent energy of the Six of Cups, and the give and take with the Six of Cups is echoed here with the Devil card being in that's the center of the energy, the major arcana card of the Devil for this week. And it does seem like you get inspiration from nostalgia and the sweet part of your personality. And that is going to serve you really well this week, because you turn it into absolute fucking fire. And I think you're ready to like get out there, and you've probably already made some connections, because this is also about connections. This is also about like, this is an offer. It's an offer here, like, it looks like from someone older to someone younger. But that's often just a part of ourselves, like thinking about the past and innocent friendships of our youth, or just that feeling, you know? And at the bottom of the deck is sort of like where the energy is like coming from, like deep. So it feels to me like that's inspiration. And right underneath that, and I can't help but peek at the cards right underneath the other cards at the bottom of the deck, because it tends to really go with a theme as well. And I see that here with the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, and they're both right side up as well. There's so much fire, so much creative energy. It's kind of off the hook, girl. That's the truth. I mean, if I was reading this for a record company, or for an AR person, without ever having seen, because I haven't seen your work or heard your work, I would say you need to check this girl out. I really think, I mean, you are going to be harnessing that energy this week. And I think you are going to be turning it into a coin, but you need to actually do it. Like, Saturn need to, like, you will reap the rewards if you do the work. And you see that you are already. So this is not a reprimand. But that's the promise of Saturn. Saturn always rewards as well, or like, Saturn is the task master, you know, the whip cracker. And and that's like, that can be very spicy thing as well. That can be and it looks like it is with all, you know, there's fire. There's some fire here. And it's all really positive. Every single card, even the ones underneath the bottom of the deck, like, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 or 8 cards down. They're all right side up. These are all right side up. Yeah. Yeah. It feels really good to be able to give a positive reading like that, because it's so on point for the question, which was career, that yeah, it's really good. It's like we're not always going to get a we're not always going to get a message that we want. So I can't imagine that. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, here to be deep. That could be my tagline. Thank you. You're so welcome, my friend. Yeah, email me. My email address is in the thingy description box, whatevs. I would love to. I'd love to hear. I'd love to, if you don't feel comfortable dropping your info of what your account is. Yeah, I do love readings. Sure, dude. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I do readings and they just are love readings, because even if that's not what the person's looking for, that happens once in a while. And that's very interesting. But yeah, it's not my, like, I'm not like a love reading focused channel, but it happens to be what most people are interested in. You're next. You are next. You sure are. Is it negative to ask a reader about someone else? That's a very good question. And just the fact that you're asking that and thinking about the ethics of that shows that you're a very ethical person. So kudos to you, of the earth. Honestly, I'm not being sarcastic. I really mean that. I know I speak really emphatically, but it's actually because I mean it. I'm not being sarcastic at all. Ethics are really important to me, and I have thought that myself. I have asked that question. I'll be right back. I need my tea. And Miss JS, you are definitely up. I'm just was addressing that question of the earth. Of the earth. Miss SJ, where are you tuning in from again? You don't have to say exactly. Like what state, what country. I can't remember. I know I've talked to you before, Miss J. Ms. J. Yes. Hello. Hello. Wiki chat box. I think there's a delay. Or maybe you guys got up and grabbed yourself some iced tea as well. Love reading. Ms. JS, are you here? Okay, Mrs. JS. It's being disturbed. Your situation is being disturbed by a third party. I feel that. Okay. We need to see what's going on. What is going on with this? Okay. Oh, Miss J, you've been so patient. You've got some serious fucking shit on your mind. I can tell. What's going on with Miss J? Zbay. What is going on with her partner? What is up? What is up? Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, that's crazy. So this is a major arcana energy. This is like where you guys are coming from in your relationship. It's like you guys are some kind of solid freaking power a couple almost. And right now, why are things like that? Well, this, right? This Queen of Swords reversed. And then at the bottom of the deck, I went to flip it over. Did you see that? Did you see that? And this card pops out. But when it popped out of the deck, it like I watched it like spin around. Okay, like this is don't think I can think of another occurrence when I've seen a card do acrobatics coming out of the deck before. This was like, right? Spun around. This is the Father card. Yeah, you can get in. Hi, Brian. Yeah, everybody can get in. Just like I'm deep in here with this reading. Just chill, hang out. Drop your comments if you want. I need to talk about this. This is crazy. So this Emperor card, that absolute PK shit going on here right now. This is so coming out like so hot, right? Coming out really fucking fierce and like this and like this. So like this big scary daddy, the nice protective daddy, the big scary daddy, the nice protective daddy. What daddy am I going to get today? I need to know, because this is what's at stake, right? This is me and the kids, and I need you to be like this. So are you going to be like this and fuck around, or are you going to be how we need you to be, so everyone can feel emotionally good? And it's not about here with the 10 of Cups how much money we have. It's about emotionally stable, right? Because that's really what matters. It's not about anything else, right? I'm just bringing this card up because that's the card that was like this popped out when I went to see what do we have at the bottom of the deck. And then, yeah, that's a whole lot. That's what. So with this, all this major arcana energy, this is the first card that came out. And then this at the bottom of the deck, all crazy. Daddy's all crazy, right? We need you to be stable. And the Queen of Swords is not using her words very nicely. The Queen of Swords, she is a queen. Can be a very powerful communicator. So much so that when she is on an even keel, she's such an astute communicator that and people are kind of in awe of her. But at the same time, she can use those words to cut. It's like that saying, the pen is mightier than the sword. It's like you can think of something to say that will hurt somebody so bad. And then you're kind of just using that power in a negative way at that point. Because if you're that good at using your words that you can fucking like kill somebody with your words, and then you could also use that power to heal. You could also use that power to just, ultimately not give a fuck. Actually, if you're really not giving a fuck, you don't have to say anything at all. You know? I see that, this is cards were pulled for him. Like, what's up with him? but like you're showing up in his reading kind of thing. It's more likely that it's you and not the third party, because if it, it's not a page, it's not a knight, it's a queen, right? So, and you're the actual partner, the equal, you're the queen, right? You're not some petty page, or Oh. The Four of Swords in the present, I just need to say a little bit more about. This is about stilling the mind. Very much so. Swords are the suit of the mental realm. Same. So I think Buddy is literally actually trying to get his head right now. I think he's actually sincerely trying to get his head right now. Miss JS, what do you think about that? Because that's what I see is going on. And okay, I will let you respond, Miss JS, if you like. And I'm going to catch up with my comments now. Hello, Brian Oliver. Hello, A. Those cards look so different and cool. Thank you very much. Oh, yes, 12 years together. Girl. Okay. Yeah, no wonder. Intense reading. When you speak the truth, he cannot accept. Oh, that really, yeah. He doesn't want to hear it, eh? He is trying to get his head right, though. I think he is trying to be that supportive daddy. He has the love there. He's not trying to be the scary bad daddy. But I think he, according to what you're saying, it's like he's quite volatile, actually. He can be a strong and steady presence, or he can also be volatile. But right now, he really is trying to get his head right, I would say. I don't think you need to worry about him, actually. I don't think you need to worry about Big Daddy. I think he's there for you. Okay. My cards have a whole lot to say, don't they? Hey, LH. Happy to have you here. Yeah, sure. Brian You dropped your question. And I think you're next, Brian. You're so welcome, LH. I'm just going to catch up on my comments here. Okay, so it's Brian and then A. And we'll see if Carolina is a good girl or not. And then 10. Thanks, A. I appreciate anybody's help when I'm reading to help like other people that enter the chat. Because until you have 1,000 subscribers, you don't have the extra features and stuff. But hopefully when I do, you can say that, remember me? I was your 45th subscriber. You bet. Thank you. Yay. Hearts. Okay, Brian. It's your turn. And then A, and then 10. Brian. Amanda. Are you and Amanda going to be in a relationship? Let's see. Brian for Amanda. 3 cards for Amanda for Brian. 3 cards for Amanda for Brian. Brian, where are you tuning in from? Hi, Len. 3 cards for Amanda for Brian. Okay. This deck requires a lazy shuffle. You need to hear these cards. Kind of sounds like a snake hissing sometimes. Maybe they're not doing it right now, do you? That's what it sounds like to me. Brian and Amanda. You can't change your question now, Brian. I'm not going to look at I'm not going to look at the chat. Are they going to be in a relationship? How about just Amanda for Brian? That's what I was saying. What kind of energy is Amanda bringing to the table? And miles to go. Well, okay, so this is really interesting and a little dark, I have to say, Brian. I mean, it's not bad, but the Hierophant, the Nine of Wands, and the Father of Wands. The World reversed at the bottom of the deck with the High Priestess right underneath that. I think that things aren't progressing right now. As fast as they could be. But in the future, that could very much be the case. Like, it's strange. It seems like, did you meet this person through some very conventional means? Like, did you meet each other like at church or university or something like that? She almost died a couple years ago, 2 years ago. Yeah. Yeah. It shows here that she has turned your world upside down. But the High Priestess, like, she has that deep knowledge, even if she's not able to use that always to her benefit. I think ay. I think the only thing that's making me feel uneasy right now is that I think she's a whole lot. And I think she probably is all that and a bag of chips. I don't think you have mistaken, you're not mistaken in your choice of an amazing person that can show up for you in the future as really strong. I think she is definitely going to be able to come back strong. But right now I see that this person is they can't even see really heavy energy here. They can't even see the next step that they need to take. I think they fell off the ladder and probably have to lick their wounds right now. But there's some faded stuff going on between you two. And I see that this person is going to come back strong, like very much so, with a lot of vigor. It's just it's going to come from herself. It's not I don't think there's, and I think she's someone that actually will be able to heal herself. But I think her world has been turned upside down. I think your world has been turned upside down. I think she still hasn't got back on the ladder yet. Right now, I don't even think she can see the first rung at this point. But when she does, she's going to get all the way, she's going to get all the way back up because of her own spirituality that is very strong. She has it within herself to heal herself and then show up and get back out into the world and strike. I hope that helps, Brian. 2021 was dark for both of you. I saw that. Yeah. I hope that reading was helpful. Very welcome, my friend. Yeah. Woohoo! Hello, Libra world. Yes, it's open. Yeah. You sure can. Hello, Tim. Let's see. Okay. Who's next? So we had Brian. I think then it's 10. 10, are you still here? I think then it's 10. And then A in Carolina. Oh, yeah, Ashley. Ashley, are you here? I think it's Ashley and then 10 right now. And if anybody else is, you know, wanting to do, think of their question. Oh, hello, Ashley. Okay. Ashley's here. It's your turn, girl. Hello, Langland. Let me just scroll back. Ashley, what's your question again? Carolina, someone. Oh, yeah, what's up with Carolina? Is she cool or not? Okay, let's see. Let's see. It's a good question. It's always good to be wary. What's up with Carolina? Is that chick cool or not for Ashley? What sort of energy is Carolina bringing to the table? Carolina for Ashley, what sort of energy is this girl bringing? Okay. Ooh, dodgy as fuck. Not. Say that because this is the card that came up. The Seven of Swords. Deception. Straight out the gate. Deception. And then we have the Page of Wands. I see Carolina is somebody who is really just focused on her self. Like, she doesn't really look, I don't think you have to be too worried about her, because even though it looks like she can be deceptive, and that's what you picked up on. Like, you picked up on that energy. That's like, makes sense, because why would you be asking about someone if you weren't sure, right? So I would say trust your intuition on that. She might want to start some nonsense with you, because she doesn't even fucking know. Like, that's why you don't have to be worried about her, because she doesn't really look past her own reflection. You know, that's all she really wants to look at. So she could have an offer of friendship for you, where she actually does want to start a friendship with you. Ace of Wands in the future. Wanting to be starting something. Offering to be starting something. Giving you the message. flirty that she wants to be starting something. She's trying to get away. She's running from her past. And I see daddy issues. I see family issues. And I see that she's kind of running from her past. Does that make sense, Ash? I don't think she's thinking too hard about the situation right now. I would even say that she maybe was thinking of being shisty before, and now she just wants to be friends. But and that she's running from this past shit, and she's got daddy issues and family issues. It could be kind of a nightmare, right? It's not somebody that's a fully realized person. But they definitely do want to start a friendship with you, like in a sexy, flirty way. But it might just be that this person is too petty and childish and shallow for you to bother. Or you could, but you're gonna have maybe a little bit of a handful if you do. Okay, good. I'm glad that makes sense. Hi, Lani. I have to scroll back. And yeah. You're so much, my dear. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So very much. It's a very good thing of you to ask, because you never know, right? Not everyone that comes into our lives has good intentions. And they might not, some people don't even know what they're doing. They don't even have their intentions set. They're just, some people just bluster through other people's lives, kicking up all kinds of stuff indiscriminately. Langland's next. Hi, Langland. Okay. Let me. Oh, and hi, Marie. Are you still here? Huh? Oh, man. Hi, Tin. Okay, I think Tin is next. Langland? If you scroll back, because y'all can scroll up too and see Tin was like way back up there, squished in between like Ashley's comments. So I think it's Tin. Sakshi, hi. Oh, okay. No, thanks for trying it. I do appreciate trying. It is tricky, isn't it? Tricky to see. I wish there was some better function thing to put people in a proper queue where you could just punch a button and you would go into a queue that would like go on another list on the other side. That would be fucking brilliant. If anybody knows how that could be possible, let me know. Yeah, I think it's tin, like tin pan, but tin pamin tuan. Okay. First, where are you tuning in from? Tin, where are ya? What's our next move towards me? So you have a plan for us to reconcile and communicate, apologize. Because the last time I messaged him, asking him if we are over, he don't reply. So I keep quiet and distance. So even if we don't have proper closure, I don't know if he wants us to be over or what. I just kept quiet and distant. So I wonder if there's still a chance. Okay, let's see. It doesn't sound too promising from that. But let's see what the cards have to say. R for tin. All right, Philippines. Very cool. Very, very cool. I have some sky cakes in my cupboard. They're condensed milk flavored sky cakes, if that means anything to you. All the women in my family love condensed milk, and finding sky cakes was quite a revelation to me. Oh, sky flakes. Yes, sky flakes. Sky flakes. Sky flakes are the bomb. Oh my God. Sky flakes with condensed milk filling. It's so good with like a hot chocolate. I recommend it. Is R gonna want to reconcile? What kind of energy is R bringing for 10? Not a lot. Oh, not a lot right now. Oh, yeah. So the current energy, so it's the King of Pentacles reversed, the Five of Pentacles reversed, not being able to come in from the cold. There could be a third party. The Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This card is a card of needing to get away, mentally being done with the situation, physically being not in such hot shape right now, that they're feeling impoverished and they're feeling like they can't hear that higher spiritual calling right now. They can't hear that, they're not being able to tune into God. They're not being able to allow themselves to hear a spiritual calling right now. But in the future, it's not great energy. It's like there could be some merriment in the future. This can be the Three of Cups party. But it could also be a third party. It could be a party, but it could be a third party. Meaning, this person isn't ready to be able to show up. The king is reversed and he's not able to show up how he would need to show up to be in a relationship. Even though there is some nostalgia there in the past, it's in the past. It's reversed, and it's something that won't be accessed for a while. They're moving away from that, but unfortunately at the moment, I would have to say they don't know quite where they're going, but it doesn't look like it's back towards you necessarily. And if it is, I would be cautious, because this energy isn't showing me a person that is looking to show up as a partner at this time. Did that make sense? Tim? That's what the cards have to say. Okay. Yeah. Yep. You're very welcome, my friend. You are very welcome. I'm always around. My email is down there too. If anybody ever feels like they want to do a follow-up private reading, or even if you just want to process a little bit, for now, I'm not bombarded with emails, and I don't mind. Yeah. know that my heart will go on. Oh, hilarious. That's really funny, dude. Celine Dion. That's funny. Well, I am Canadian, but I don't think we have that much more in common. In fact, I think she's really dodgy. I don't think she is anything like what her image is. She's not squeaky clean, that's for sure. Ah, I wish. Thanks, though. I like Kate Hudson's ex, Chris Robinson. He's cool. He's a great guitar player. I like his band, the Chris Robinson Group. They're good. Anyways, I take that as a compliment. Thank you. Who's after 10? Okay, I think it is Sakshi. Are you still here, Sakshi? I think it's Sakshi and then Langlin. Sakshi, Langlin, Marie, I believe. Sakshi, Langlin, Marie, Libra. Sakshi, Langlin, Marie, Libra. Okay, Langlin. Is Sakshi still here? Hey, Lonnie, you're on the list. I just haven't got down that far yet. Hi, the official ambassador of the mulatto race. That's a hilarious moniker. Hello, Shantae. Oh, hey, yes, that was Ashley. Yeah, Ashley got a reading. Shantae, it's a donation to skip the line. 11. I guess I should have put that in. Yeah. I'll put it in there now. Thanks, Ashley. Yeah. Yee. Okay, I think Shock is outie. Okay. Shantae. And Langland, you're the next on the free list, buddy. Excuse them.
To use this feature, please make sure your app is running and can access the internet.
Cool. Hello, Dolly Dell. Cute name. What's your question, Shantae, my dear? Just like a 3-card general reading? Thank you very much for your donation. I'll let you drop your question, Shantae. I will be right back. I've been reading for an hour and 45. Okay, I sure will. And I haven't had a quick pit stop yet, and I need to make a pit stop. And I swear I will be 30 seconds. Oh, yes. I will. I'm going to put some music on. What are Atiba's true intentions for me? Need to know if it's completely over. Okay, let's see. Shantae, what are Atiba's true intentions? For Shantae. Atiba for Shantae. Atiba for Shantae. Atiba for Shantae. Atiba, what are you bringing to the table? Shantae. Okay, the King of Cups. I think he's really bringing everything. I think that he's true. His love is true. And the Eight of Pentacles right now in the present. He's been working. It's just like a slight pause right now. He's showing up as, this is kind of like a card that shows up for the carpenter, the craftsman. And the Ace of Swords in the future is like an offer he's not making, something he's not saying. The World. The World reversed. It usually means that your world is being turned upside down. And the Eight of Cups and the Five of Swords. So that's all energy of walking away from a fight and deciding that it's the sacrifice is not worth it. The sacrifice that it would take. But he really came with everything, you know? The King of Cups is offering, it seems like he's offering his heart. But it takes a lot of actual work in the physical, you know? And Pisces isn't always able to do that. Is this making sense to you? Because the King of Cups is often Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, a water sign, sun, moon, or rising. That sort of dreamy poet, musician type who is very lovable, and they can work and they can create their craft, and they are the craftsmen and they are the artists, but they are also not always quite up to completing the task. I just questioned his change in behavior. Want a true argument? You want a real argument, and he's not giving it to you. That's the Ace of Swords. He's not going to say anything. He's not going to speak up. He's not going to start any verbal communication. You know, that's where I see that he would rather walk away. And so the bottom of the deck, we have the World. And I always look at the other cards that are right underneath as well, backing this card up, because they're often very telling. Like in this case, the Five of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Both of these cards are cards of walking away, but not in victory. It's not walking away in victory. It's walking away because they don't want to fight. They don't want to bleed for this cause. It's not worth the mental and emotional anguish. And the fact that, it's pretty easy for this kind of guy to get his world turned upside down because he's emotional. Poet dreamer in the first place. And it really does not take much to create a storm in his teacup. And yeah, in the future, it's not deception. It's just passivity. It's passivity. I know how frustrating that could be. That is so Piscean as well, that kind of energy. It's just, this is so passive. Almost passive aggressive, but don't take it personally. It's just passive. It's not even, you don't even have to put the aggressive on there. It's just passive. So yeah, you'll just have to let him stare off into space for a little while. Because I think that's probably what he's going to do. I hope that helped, Shantae. I hope that made sense. This question, does change in behavior one true argument? And then I brushed it off. No, typo. Wasn't a true argument. Oh yeah. It was. Oh yeah, not I want, but it wasn't. Does it look permanent from that? It looks like it really, that's what the current energy is. So do things stay like that forever? Do things stay the same forever? Like, could you get a tarot reading now and that's just how it's always going to be? I can't say, but that's the energy that he's showing, that the cards show that he's showing up with right now, which is what I asked, right? Like now and the future, like meaning soon. And it doesn't look great, permanent. Nothing is permanent, right? Like, I don't know. Like, that's all I know right now. Okay. Shantae says no problem. Yeah, thank you. That's I just can't say any more than what that said for the time being. I hope that was helpful. I'll leave this up, and you're almost at exactly, I'm almost at exactly 2 hours right now. So if you look back at this and go back to just before 2 hours, and you can look at it again, the reading, and see if that makes, just sense. One thing I've noticed, and this is for everybody who's listening right now, I think this is kind of important. One thing that I've noticed in reading for other people, and done like quite a little bit of lives, and I plan on doing a lot more to grow my channel. But what I've seen is that when I do the cards and ask a question, and often I'll do 3, and then I'll do another deck and do another 3, and I'll get the exact same thing. And in the first month, when I was doing this channel, almost every single reading, I would do a couple of different decks, and I would get, so there's 78 cards. I would get, there's the 72 cards. Yeah. I would get the same exact cards come out in a couple of different decks for the same reading. So it wasn't even just the same message, but different cards. It would come out the same cards. And I'm going to go back and take some of those clips and do a compilation, because I think it's very interesting, even as just a psi experiment. Yeah. Okay, Langland, you're next, babe. Hello, Jolie. Hello, Jihan. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I have the order right. Langland. You're definitely next. And then is it Elani? Or I think, oh dang. Or is it Dolly Doll? Hi, Jolie. Oh yeah, Marie has been here. That's right. Well, Eleni. And yeah, I'll get to, don't worry. There's this. Langland. Langland, Marie. Elani. Yes. Yes. Fuck. Thank you, Elani. I should just type it in like that, and I can go back and look at mine. I really appreciate that choice. I appreciate that. Okay, Langlin, your question is, is there a future of Mohit and me together possibility that would come? Is there a possibility future of you and Mohit? Okay, let's see. Let's just see. I mean, there's always a possibility of a future. Like, there'll always be a future. But what kind of a future, right? What kind of a future? What sort of picture we'll be looking at? Mohit and you. It's like in the past, neither of you were really thinking too hard about this. You just kind of fell into it. And what did you fall into? You fell into your own subconscious. The moon reversed can be a bit of a nightmare. I'll tell you. I'll also tell you that the Fool and the Moon are both major arcana cards. And so is the mother bleeping devil. So is the devil. The Fool, the Moon, both reversed, and the devil. That's so funny because, like, what I said, there will be a future, I said, as I was, but what kind of future, right? What do we have at the bottom? Oh, okay. The bottom of the deck, let me just tell you, this is the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and the Knight of Wands rushes into your life, but also can and will rush out just as fast, leaving all the shrapnel in their wake. Yeah. There's probably no getting away from this one. I think there's no getting away from this one. Like, this relationship is affecting you. Well, obviously it's affecting you to some degree because you're asking me about it, but look at this. It's really affecting you. These are 3 major arcana cards, and it also is fated. It's not fated to be great. It's just fated to have come into your life and happened in the first place so that you can learn from it. And learn from it you will. but not without some trouble, troubling your mind, troubling your subconscious. The kind of energy that Mohit is bringing is a whole lot of trouble. It's between really over. Oh, if you want trouble, I would not recommend. Would not recommend, like, no. You know why? Because you don't want to collaborate with someone who can just like cause, or do you? If you do want to collaborate with, I mean, yeah, you could, if you want to continue to deal with this energy in your life, then keep, by all means, like, that's your choice. You can let this person race in and out of your life if you want to. But I think the reason they do that is because they're feeling spiritually impoverished in some way. And their subconscious is completely like muddied waters. The devil is also addiction. You know, the devil can be addiction, especially with the Fool reversed and the Moon reversed. This is somebody who's actually being stupid. That can be dangerous. But you can also, learn a lot from those sort of interactions. And the devil is suggesting that you do. Because if you don't, then you'll have to pay. Yikes. But you will, like that. Like pandemonium. That's what will ensue. Fearful pranks will ensue. Does that make sense? Okay. Thanks for joining me. Okay, cool. I'm glad it makes sense. Marie, my friend? Let me find your question. Marie. Applied for a job at the bank. Well, I get it. That's pretty straightforward. Oh, and you repeated yourself. Thank you. Great. Okay, thanks for being there. Super communicative. That's a really cut and dried question. That's a big deal. Ooh. I love banks. I really do. Marie applied for a job at the bank. Will she get it? I freaking love banks. I love old banks. I love vaults. I love safe deposit boxes. Weird, I know. Maybe not. Maybe you can relate. Marie's job at the bank. Oh, yeah, and money? That's good too. Marie's job at the bank. Will she get it? Will she get it? Bam, bam, bam. It looks very positive. It looks very positive. Yeah. I could see you getting this job with these cards showing up, and I'll tell you why. We've got every single card right side up. 3 out of these 4 cards are in the suit of swords, and swords belong to Mercury, Hermes, the sort of energy of what banks do, right? Communication, transfers, and the King of Cups. It's interesting that the King of Cups, like, do you think, like, so we have a king and a queen. So why do we have this, like, cute couple showing up in this reading about a job? So I will say this is you, and I think you're going to get the job. It's looking really good for you. But I just want to know, like, who's the cute water sign, because it's showing that it's very balanced, this reading, in the masculine, feminine energies of a king and queen together. In the past, the sword card is the 8, which is mental constraints that you're putting on yourself, like overthinking shit. But right now and in the future and at the bottom of the deck, there's none of that overthinking. It's you're thinking clearly, and you're also able to go beyond just thinking and actually be able to quiet your mind and meditate and have your emotions then be calm, and you have all the energy you need right now to be the ruler of your own kingdom in the way that you see fit and in the way that you say it's going to go. That's how it's going to go. I don't think anyone will be able to deny you anything with that kind of energy. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Oh, my tell CT. Oh, damn. Stuff keeps me alive. I love it. I hope that made sense, Marie. You're very welcome, and please let me know. Come back and let me know. Let me know if you maybe even meet some cute guy through this job. That would be interesting. Elani, it's you, girl, and thank you so much for keeping track. Yeah, thanks, Marie. Yeah, do. I mean that. Yeah. I really I want to hear back from people because it's cool. Because I get really invested. I get really invested in what's going on. You know, it's like a cliffhanger for me every time. Like it's like watching one episode of a TV show and not getting to see the next one if I don't get to find out. Okay, cool, Elani. What's going to have Tony? What's going to have to happen to have Tony to communicate with you again? I'm just stalling on the wording there. What's going to have to happen? I'm not sure if I can read for that question. Maybe we can rephrase like, what's there? Is there anything there to begin with kind of thing? Let's see. Okay. Yes, I found out a close friend didn't have good intentions with giving advice with us. Also, somebody was like trying to cause some shit. Not good, eh? Close friend. Oh, right. That must have been hurtful. Yeah. Okay, so that was his buddy. So I'm like, dude, wake up. They are jealous. He didn't see it because they've been best friends for 20 years. Wow. So he believed him? So your boyfriend's best friend broke you guys up because of some shit he was talking? Is that what you're saying? Oh my God. Wow. That's so messed up. Yeah. With the bleep, right? What? People can be so... so classic. No, he doesn't want to be, and he wants them all to himself. Yep. Can't live with myself. Hello, thanks for joining us. Live with myself. Basically, since best friend don't have a lover no more. No, he don't want him to be happy. Or no, he just wants him to do nothing but be like, he wants them all to himself. Yeah. Focus on his self and stop being with you. What is SMH? I don't know that one. I see that a lot, but I don't actually know. SMH, I'm trying to think. Oh. Okay. So when I see why you're asking the question that way. Maybe that's not the problem, though. If he's so easily swayed by what his friend says, maybe, I mean, obviously, that's really disappointing. Let's see, though, what you need to know, rather than do it from where he's at. You want to know more like for you. So 3 cards for Elani. To amend this situation. What does Elani need to know to amend this situation? Oh. Okay. The Fool, the Page of Pentacles, and the 6 of Cups reversed. The Fool's not reversed. This is just, you just sort of blundered into this, found yourself. I really feel like you guys are both very innocent. And I have to say, I feel like both of you guys are really young. And I don't think you have to be concerned with the 6 of Cups in the future. I think there's going to be lots of time for you guys. That there's going to be lots of time. So don't be upset that nothing is happening right now, even though you would be quite happy for it to be on a bit more right now. And this is totally a chick, like a kind of pouty, about and kind of petulant, you know, but not in a bad way. And it's an offer. Like you're making yourself available. And I do think that he will accept that offer in the future. Yeah. The Page of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, reversed. And that's like energy of the King of Pentacles reversed. There's some, that energy at the bottom of the deck is, it's just like, I think he's just like playing right now. He's just trying to feel himself. He's just trying to feel out like what it takes to be a man, what it takes to be like go from being a page to being a king. Well, what that takes being a knight, you know? And he has to go through that whole process of figuring out like what is his quest? What is it that he's even trying to do? And when he figured, you know, that's just growing up. That there's no rushing that process. Like that whole gap of going, like you don't just go from a page to a king. There's a whole story yet to unfold. It'll probably be like years. Like there's a whole saga yet to unfold of what will go into that. But yeah, that's really beautiful. That I do see that just don't be impatient and don't like just, you don't have to worry, be pouty about it. Like I think there's a special feeling between you guys that he will recognize in the future in his own time. But like I said, like it's just going to be purely a matter of him growing up. He's young right now, and I don't care if you're 85 and this is a guy you met down the hall in the nursing home. Give him some time. He's got some growing up to do. And I think he will always think of you in a sweet and nostalgic way. And when he's ready to get a hold of you, I'm sure he will. You're adults here in your 30s, so let's communicate in a healthy manner. Yeah. When I said really young energy, it's because it's 2 pages, right? I feel like this is you, and I feel like this is him. You know, this is like earth energy, and this is fire energy, and this is what you're offering to one another. But he's just kind of still in the playing with matches stage and hasn't quite become ruler of his own realm yet. Like he's about there, but he's not quite. He's got to go through that whole night stage. He's got to maybe it won't be like a decade-long saga, maybe it'll be 6 months, maybe it'll be 6 years, but this is beautiful. This is that's really sweet. And I think the fact that it's the Fool, and it's sort of like it shows the story of like 2 fools in love, because it's the Fool, and then you've got like these 2 cute pages. You know, you've got this guy like playing with matches a little bit though right now. It's a little careless, but it's more coming from a place of innocence. It's not coming from a place of trying to be deceptive. I don't feel that at all. Yeah, I do see that this could be beautiful. I see that this could be beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy for you that way. That's good. That's good. Yeah, give them some time. Guys, yeah, don't mature that fast sometimes. Maybe all the time. I don't know. Maybe none of us do. But yeah, I don't know. It's easy to say guys don't mature as fast as girls. But yeah, I've always found that to be kind of the case. Yeah, you're so welcome. Dolly, are you still here? Thank you, Ilani. Save me with that little list there. Okay, Dolly. When will I get married? What is my future? So upset in my life. Oh, don't worry. It's always the darkest right before the dawn, right? Good night, Ilani. Talk to you soon. It's always darkest, Dolly, right before the dawn, you know? So we have to think of a way to phrase the question because I can't just do a reading for all that jumble, right? Why don't we just see what the cards want you to know right now type thing. Like what is the message? If we got Dolly Dolls guides together with my guides and they sat down, what would they all say? Because I'm sure they would have something to say. Okay, I'm trying to find a heart. There we go. Okay, that took way too long. Oh, man. Oh, golly. Now I don't know how to get rid of this screen. Bear with me, guys. Oh, shit. What just happened there? Oh, my God. Oh, phew. I thought I just accidentally hung up on everybody there for a second. I switched out of the screen, trying to erase my chat. Dolly doll. I'm very sorry about that. Okay, so how do I get rid of this? Oh no. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, thanks, Dolly doll. That was a weird little clusterfuck. Okay. 100% of mine. Libra world. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you got skipped, but I didn't see you for a minute there. And yeah, Libra world. I think you might have got skipped because I remember. You're back there somewhere. I do not know if you want to. Okay. Well, I'm doing Dolly Doll right now, and like I have a little list going, but yeah, I'm happy to. You're welcome to scroll back in the comments while I do Dolly Doll's reading, and help me out because it's pretty hard to keep track at this point. Okay. So, Dolly Doll, thank you for your patience. Let's get 3 cards for you. 3 cards. 3 cards. No. Can use these ones. Use whatever cards are calling me to use them. The cards for Dolly Doll. Message. Ooh. Message for Dolly Doll. This is good energy. Really good energy I'm feeling. I'm feeling very light, a real lightness. It actually feels like a lovely, the Fool has been everywhere tonight. This card has shown up time and time again this evening. Isn't that interesting? You were saying, Dolly Doll, that you're kind of feeling overwhelmed right now. That's exactly what this card, this is what's in the middle of the reading. That's what this card means. This is the card of having, like, just you're overburdened right now. You can't carry all of these. You can't carry all 10 of these sticks. You're going to have to maybe decide that prioritize which ones are you want to be carrying right now. Because maybe when you got into this situation of picking up all these sticks and saying, I'm going to carry this, I'm going to carry this, I'm going to carry this, all these things will be my burden. Yes, great. That looks great. I'll take that too. And then all of a sudden, or not all of a sudden, because that doesn't happen all of a sudden. That happens over time. And eventually it's just too much. And so you take a rest. That's what this card is. It's like the card of giving yourself a rest because you need a rest mentally. It's time to go into repose. It's time to go into yourself and come back to yourself. It's time to really go calm, go mentally calm. It's time to meditate. It's time to just rest and recuperate from being so overburdened. That's too much right now that you've been taking on. Been taking on so much that it's making it hard for you to show up for the people that love you. And the Six of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck with the Lover's card right underneath that. It's you being so overburdened and just like foolishly taking on all these things, but not foolishly like, I don't mean that to say that in a mean way, just like it could have just been like, because you're just like, sure, that seemed like a good idea at the time to take all these things, but you know that's not working for you. You know you cannot carry that. But the fact that you are is the only thing that's stopping you from showing up for the people around you that are there for you and that love you. So you think you're alone in this, but you're not. You're just so overburdened that you don't like it. One of these sticks is getting back to your friends. One of these sticks has your phone on it, and you're like, to get back to people that actually do are there for you. But what you're gonna have to do to be able to get back to that place where emotionally you can show up for the people that love you and have that back and forth great relationship going with them is you're going to have to rest. And you can do that in a place, a safe place. Go, oh, that sounds so corny. Go to your safe place. But yeah, that's what you're being asked to do. You're being asked to quiet your mind, go deep within, and that's where that sort of healing is so there for you. That is your future card. That it's not a question of, are you going to recover from taking on too much? There's no question of it. You are. You are. And I would suggest to you to try and make that voluntary. Otherwise, I've found time and time again myself that if I don't make myself take that rest, the universe will do it for me and be like, you're not going anywhere because I'm going to break your car or break your leg or whatever. So you can't do anything but whatever, that kind of, actually that, I shouldn't say that. Knock on wood. But just, you are going to have that rest, and you are going to have that rest in a sacred place and in a sacred way. And that sacred space might be how you set your space up. That you might go to a place that you consider is very sacred. That sacred space might be on the astral. That sacred space might be that quiet place deep inside your mind. Whatever it takes to go into that quiet spot deep inside your mind, that's the secret of the Four of Swords. So I don't think you have to worry, dolly doll. And it's showing up how where you are, how you got there, and how you'll get out, and what's there for you. And I love it. And you're so very welcome. Glad that made sense. Okay, guys, it's 2:00. I am going to have to get off of here soon. Joe, Zihan, and Bahana, and Libra World. I think I'm going to have to get back to you guys another time because I'm feeling like I'm getting hoarse. I'm feeling a little hoarse. Nay. Right? But I sure enjoyed hanging out with you. And if you hit the little bell thing and subscribe, you can get a notification and get in there on the list early next time I'm doing reading. And I really appreciate the support. I appreciate all the support very much. And you guys are awesome. Yay. I'm going to go have an even bigger stretch and a snack to ground myself. I'm going to have some more Tulsi tea. And I am going to hit the hay. And I wish everybody a very lovely evening.